WonderForest.com.
Good morning, South. I'm Megan.
And I'm Janiyah.
And this is South Live. Today is Tuesday, February 28th, 2017. And now for our daily quote.
If opportunity doesn't knock, build the door. Milton Berle.
Attention 7th and 8th grade student council members. We need help with our 6th grade fun night, which is actually a fun day that will take place tomorrow from 3:30 to 5 p.m. The activities are similar to years past. Please let Miss Woodburn or Miss Baldwin know if you are interested ASAP. And again, this is for 7th and 8th grade student council members.
Attention any 8th grade students interested in taking summer classes for either speech or physical education. You must pick up an informational sheet in our office. Registration for either class begins in March. This is for 8th grade students entering the 9th grade. Please see Mr. Gain if you have any questions.
The PTO has organized another fundraiser for South called the Spring Magic Mountain Fun Night. This event is tonight at Magic Mountain up in Polaris from 5 to 8 p.m. Only $15 and you get 3 hours of unlimited play. Pick up a flyer from the front office and bring it with you when you go to Magic Mountain.
Happy birthday to Griffin Flushy. Please come down after announcements to receive your birthday pencil.
Attention chess club members. Our last meeting will be today and will last until 5 p.m. so we can put chessboards back together and enjoy a treat that Miss Baldwin will provide. If you have any questions, ask Miss Baldwin.
We'd like to thank the following 3 people for helping as winners as this week's Power of the Pen tournament. Miriam Gregory, Trinity Sinclair, and Kate Stank. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you, ladies. The pen
wars are coming.
Get ready. And here's Mr. Keenan.
Morning, South.
Awesome job yesterday. First day of track conditioning. Just a reminder, today, same deal. We're going to change the locker rooms. We will meet as an entire group in the cafeteria, and then we're going to plan to be outside today. So dress for the weather. If you have some residual soreness, drink plenty of water today. I think many of you are already complaining about it. Soreness is a good thing, but drink a lot of water to make sure you stay loose.
It's good to see so many students out for track. So if you are wanting to do that and you don't have your paperwork in, get it in so you can join the team. I have some shout-out cards, so see me in the lobby after announcements. Mrs. Grubb, Gabriella Penizo, Rachel Staley, Gracie Travers, Simon Molino, and Lawrence Wright. After our words of wisdom, we will have a video. It's probably going to rain today, so likely we'll be inside for recess. Generosity. Famous Lebanese poet Khalil Gibran wrote, "You give but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give." Gibran isn't telling us to stop donating our old clothes to charity or canned goods to a food drive. These things are important. He's saying that the highest form of giving is when we give our time, talent, and energy to those in need. And we are all capable of giving something. We can tutor a younger student, help an elderly neighbor, or do an extra chore at home. We can give time to someone who is lonely or a smile to someone who is sad. That's probably my favorite. According to Gibran, this is the highest form of giving. Today, be generous and share yourself with others. Here's the video.
War raged across Europe in 1942. The men of the 761st were activated at Camp Claiborne, Louisiana. And later sent to train at Fort Hood, Texas. Although the 761st was comprised entirely of African American soldiers, the military refused to give any leadership roles to blacks.
The Army at this time, they viewed the white Southern officer with his experiences could better handle the Negro soldier.
Certainly not all whites in the South, nor on the base, were bigoted. In July 1943, Colonel Paul Bates was assigned to lead the battalion. He quickly earned the respect of his men.
Colonel Bates was top shelf. He was the person you could talk to. You didn't look at him as a colonel. We cared about him.
Colonel Bates realized his men needed to excel if they expected to be given the chance to fight. For months, they trained to sharpen their skills. They practiced simulated drills against tank destroyers.
They were outmaneuvering these tank destroyers left and right.
They expect us to come from this way, we'd come from the other way. When we realized that we were something, we were really into something,
Soon, the soldiers of the 761st had become masters of tank warfare.
We had a lot of pride in ourselves and our ability to use our equipment, use it well, use it right.
Colonel Bates knew his men were ready.
He once said to me, I think that these are the finest soldiers the American Army can produce, and that they could all do the job that was needed to be done, and that the Army would eventually have to recognize it.
But after 2 years of intense training, recognition was nowhere to be found. Dismayed they had not yet been deployed, the 761st continued its relentless training.
But keep in mind that that's their whole card. That's what really made them an above-average tank battalion. They had twice as much time to train.
Eventually, the tide of war would force change. Just 3 days after the Allied landing at Normandy, General George Patton, the man who believed black soldiers lacked the intelligence to handle tanks, would order the 761st and its 676 African American soldiers transferred to the European theater.